Welcome and thank you for tuning in to my real estate tips channel. This is 𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀, RE/MAX Performance Realty, and today we're going to take a look at the Winnipeg real estate market for December 2018. Let's first take a look at some highlights here. The most expensive house sold in the past 30 days was just shy of $1 million in Bridgewater Lakes, and the most expensive condo sold was just shy of $500,000 in the downtown area. Some of the numbers are, right now there are 1,322 houses available for sale in Winnipeg. Compare that to 1,554 the month before. So you can see the inventory is starting to drop, and we expect to see that as we get into the winter. Matter of fact, middle of January, I'm going to expect to see that number closer to 1,000 available houses. Total number of houses sold in the past 30 days was 338, and compare that to 481 the previous month. So as you can see, again, the market is starting to slow down for the winter. Total number of condos available, the month previous was 670, and right now it's only 619. And here's the big difference. Number of condos sold. In the summertime, we will regularly see close to 100 condos a month sold in Winnipeg. Previous month here was 71, and this past 30 days was just 42. So it's like 40% of what a summer market would look like. So what I do now is I take the market and I break it down into houses versus condos. So first, let's take a look at the entry-level homes, $100,000 to $250,000. Now people are going to say, well, there's houses available under 100. Well, not really. They're either in really, really bad areas or they're almost tear-down houses. So looking at this price range, we've got available 375 houses for sale in this category. Compare that to 416 the previous month and 332 last year this time. So in other words, we have less available than last month, but we have still quite a bit more available than last year. Sold in the past month was 117 houses. Compare that to 165 the previous month and even 145 last year. So sales are down compared to last month and compared to last year. And it's going to be interesting to see if this is a trend that holds true for all the price ranges. Days of inventory. This is where we measure, if you answer the question, how long would it take to sell all the houses on the market at the current rate if no new listings came to market? So the lower this number, the hotter the market. So last month, the previous month, it was 78. And last year, this time, it was 69. So it's even hotter last year than it was last month. And this past 30 days, it's 96. So it's really starting to slow down compared to last year. Expired in the past 30 days, we have 98 listings expired compared to 125 the previous month. And newly listed. Over the past 30 days, 168 houses were listed in this price range. Compare that to 250 in the previous month. So the takeaway from this slide is that the number of available listings are higher than last year, but the number of sales are slower than last year. So it's a bit more of a buyer's market. Let's take a look at the mid-level homes between $250,000 and $500,000. On December 15th, we have 664 homes available for sale. Compare that to 806 the previous month. That's November 15th. And compare that to December of 2017. We only had 476 available. So 664 this year compared to 476 last year. A lot more listings available. Let's take a look at the sales. This past 30 days, we've sold 196 homes in this price range compared to 276 the previous month. So sales are down as compared to November, which is, again, expected. But they're also down slightly as opposed to last year when we sold 208 in that same time period. So that's why when we compare our days of inventory to last year, it was 69 days. Now we're at 101. So yes, quite a bit slower. Number of expired listings, 173. But new listings come to market. Get this, 269 new listings in the past 30 days compared to 423 the month before, and about the same as 2017, which was 256. And now on to luxury homes. These are homes $500,000 and more. In December 15th, we have 267 available compared to 318 the previous month. And look at last year, December 2017, we only had slightly over 200 homes available. So if you're looking at buying a luxury home, right now the inventory is still there and the competition for those homes is lower than normal. Because take a look at this. Over the last 30 days, we've sold 25 homes in that price range compared to the previous month where we sold 40. And even compared to last year, we'd sold 29 in this time range as opposed to 25 right now. So it's down from last year as well. Naturally, days of inventory in this price range is quite long because Winnipeg's market, there just isn't that many luxury home buyers out there. So it's 320 days compared to 208 last year. Again, slower than last year. So what does all this mean in summation? What do all these numbers mean? We can see that inventory, number of available listings is higher than last year and number of sales is lower. So it's definitely a bit more of a buyer's market. If you can find a house that you like, right now is a great time to buy, but people are generally taking a break right now. So that's why if you're looking to sell a house, I always recommend wait until February or March. The market changes completely in Winnipeg. At least it has in the last 13 or 14 years that I've been in business, that I've been keeping track of these stats. So next, let's take a look at the condo stats in Winnipeg for December.
We apologize for the interruption. To help us, please take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button now. Ah, that's great, thank you. We now return to our regular program.
Taking a look at the condo market in Winnipeg, for December 15th, 2018, we have 382 condos available in that entry-level price range. That's $100,000 to $250,000 condos. 382 available compared to 411 last month and compared to 355 last year. So just like houses, there's more available than it was last year at this time. Sold in the past 30 days, actually quite well. We sold 45 condos in this price range, which happens to be the same number as the previous month and actually up from last year. Days of inventory is 263, and new listings is 138 new listings in the past 30 days, which is actually quite a bit more than it was last year at this time. And what I consider luxury condos, these are 250 and up. Remember, the most expensive condo in Winnipeg sold in the last month was just under $500,000, although we do have $1 million condos on the market right now. So on December 15th, we have 264 condos available in this $250,000 and up range, which is just slightly down from the previous month, and it's actually up from last year. But sold, we only sold 17 condos in this price range, compared to 32 last year and 26 the previous month. So that drives the days of inventory up quite a bit. Condo market, I've said it before, in Winnipeg is quite saturated. There's several reasons for that. A big one is that all the buildings and all the builders have caught up with demand. A couple of years ago, it would be normal to see 250 to 300 condos on the market, where now regularly we see 600, 700, or even 800 condos available. So in summation, while houses are a bit of a buyer's market, definitely condos are a buyer's market. So if you're looking to buy a condo, right now is a great time. Please give me a shout anytime. That was 𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀, Remax Performance Realty at 204-333-2202, or email me at 𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀homes@gmail.com. And if you're looking to sell either house or condo, again, my advice is to wait until February or March if you can. If you need to do it sooner, if there's any kind of a time pressure on you, by all means, give me a call anytime. Again, 𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀, Remax Performance Realty. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. This has been 𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀, Remax Performance Realty. I really hope you've enjoyed this information. Here's a couple of more videos for you to enjoy. Also another chance to hit the subscribe button and the little bell beside it. That way you get notified of any of the new videos I'm putting out. Until next time, bye-bye.